Matt. Well, coming up in this half hour, we're going to show you the latest innovation, something I'm sure you're excited about, and an old favorite, the child's game of double Dutch. Apparently, there's a new machine, and Al's going to, well, maybe not with his foot in his current condition, but we're going to see how it works in just a few minutes, Matt.
All across America, in inner cities and in the suburbs, kids would double Dutch. I mean, I remember growing up and seeing kids, girls, especially in my neighborhood, double Dutching. The problem with double Dutch was you always needed three people, two people to turn the rope and one person to double Dutch. Well, Tahira Reid, who is a mechanical engineering graduate from Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, decided to do something about that, and you've created a double Dutch machine. Now, you loved double Dutch growing up, right?
Yes, I definitely did.
But the problem was you didn't have anybody to double Dutch when you went home.
Right, I always had to wait till I got to school and lunchtime and play with the girls, and then it'd be like 2 girls turning, 8 girls waiting to take a turn to jump, and then I would never get enough time.
So when you went to college, you decided to create a double Dutch machine.
Yes, this was started in a class called Introduction to Engineering Design, and the theme was challenging the limits in sports and recreational activities. And then I remember the idea I had when I was in 3rd grade, and I was like, you know, it would be a good idea to work on it.
So you got a grant to build this?
Yes, I got a grant through the NCIIA, which stands for the National Collegiate Inventors and Innovators Alliance. They're funded through the Lemelson Foundation, and through that grant I was able to develop a couple of prototypes, get a patent.
Now we've got some pretty good double Dutchers here.
Yes.
We're going to show how the machine works. Who's our first? What's your name, young lady?
Kalisha.
Kalisha, and you're going to try to get into the machine for us?
Yes.
Is this fast enough for you, Kalisha?
Lower down.
Is this good?
Down?
Slow?
A little bit.
Okay.
Tahira, before Kalisha gets in there, how does it work? It's just basically these 2 rotating things on both sides?
Well, each station has a pair of gears. One gear is directly driven by a DC motor. If you notice here, this station is on a track. The reason it's on a track is so that when we start it up, we apply some tension to the ropes and then feed it in so that it'll get the arcs formed.
Okay, Kalisha, why don't you show us how this works?
Right in.
Now, Tahira, what would be some of the applications for using this?
Oh, there's so many different applications.
Yeah!
One of them definitely would be for kids in a public school or in a YWCA or Boys and Girls Club. Other applications, it could be used for athletes for coordination, agility, and fitness training.
Are you thinking about mass marketing this and becoming a big tycoon?
Yeah, eventually I'd like to start a business trying to get these things marketed and sold in different areas.
That is so impressive.
It really is. I mean, and the thing has to be able to turn at the same rate on both sides.
Yes.
Can you start it up again? We got another double Dutcher here. What's your name, young lady? Tennille?
Tennille.
Tennille, all right.
Like the captain
We haven't
there?
seen the captain for a while. All right, here we go.
Is this okay for you, Tennille?
Tennille's got an interesting technique.
That's right, and then she's in.
See, what she's doing is giving herself the...
Her microphone came off.
It's a little hard with
careful.
the microphone with the battery pack, but that was great.
I think we should also, if you can turn it on again, I think Katie's got to try this.
No, I am not.
I think so.
No. Listen, we've got a really good double Dutcher. I'd much rather she be on television doing this than me. Here, wait, we've got our... What's your name, sweetie? Oh, you're not going to
No, this young lady here.
Sheena's next.
I'm so sorry, Sheila. I didn't mean to...
Sheena.
Sheena.
All right, Sheena.
This is very complicated. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
All right, that's all right.
But this is just a prototype.
It's okay, Sheena.
Well, Tahira Reid, it's an amazing machine, and we wish you the best of luck. Sure, we're going to see this in sports clubs all over the country.
That's right. We're going to keep double Dutching. Maybe I'll give it a try during the commercial and no one can see. We'll be back in a moment. This is Today on NBC.